Okay, so you know when you're out for a night on town and you drink, I don't know, beforehand you drink 21 shots and then go out and you have 5 pints and you're feeling a bit weird and your mind's buzzing and you might have had some absinthe and you've seen some really weird shit. Well, this movie's the equivalent of that. This is the weirdest fucking movie I've ever seen in my life, and I've seen a lot of weird shit. I've sat through The Room. I've seen some of the weirdest, like most incoherent, like low budget horror movies, like movies set on a farm that don't really involve the farm. Movies like the Irish one I saw with the guy from Being Human and The Hobbit, where he was in relationship with a woman and he kept stealing her bike and it got increasingly weird. I've seen, so you know, my credibility meter for weird shit is pretty high. This is the weirdest, most insane thing I've ever seen. So basically, plot of this movie is Jackie Vernon, who's American stand-up comic and actor in some Rankin and Bass movies, which is pretty fucking weird. No, he was in this. Basically, he plays a guy named Donald whose wife is horrible to him, but actually she's quite sympathetic because he's an awful human being. And he decides that, I'm just going to spoil you, I don't even give a shit. He decides that he's going to kill her, basically, because she's obsessed with her microwave. And then he realizes he's going to be a cannibal because, that's what cannibals do, I guess. And the rest of the movie is him basically sleeping with very, very, very young women. I'm guessing no intimacy coordinators anywhere near the movie. And he decides from there that he's going to kill and eat every single one of them. And that's the movie. That's the entire movie. But it's not really played for horror, despite the fact that it's horrifying. No, it's played for some weird, broad comedy. But it's not funny, but it's kind of hilarious at the same time because you watch this like thinking, what the fuck am I watching? Arrow, what are you doing, guys? Like, I can't, I'm not even angry. I'm just like, this is so fucking weird. And it's just strange and it's barely moving. I know you're thinking, hey, Ian, you made Bubba Batch and you know about barely moving. This is insane that this is on a platform in any regard. That you can even watch a movie like this is insane. I'm not, guys, I'm not for banning movies, and I certainly wouldn't ban this because at times my freaking life watching it. But this is the weirdest goddamn movie I've ever seen in my life. The amount of like random asides to it. There's a doctor in it called Dr. Fall, but his full name is Dr. Von der Fall. Dr. Von der Fall. That's the joke. That's the joke. He's the terrible doctor. But he doesn't like it when you just call him Dr. Fall. You've got to call him Dr. Wonderful. There's scenes where he's like, he gains a new confidence the more cannibalism he does. It's the dog. He's barely in the movie. The twin sister, they're just insane, ridiculous, incoherent nonsense like this bit where he's eating it and it's disgusting to watch. It's actually disgusting and you try not to laugh. My only regret is I wish I'd seen this in a movie with an audience, like a full Grindhouse sort of experience screening, because this is an anti-classic in the same way that Pieces is an anti-classic. Because this guy, his performance is insane. It's actually unhinged. And I know people say the word unhinged a lot. No, this really is. This guy, it's like it's a one-take movie where just do it as blandly as you can and we'll move on. We won't do a second take. There's no second takes here. It's just the most insane. You have to watch it. You all have to stop what you're doing and subscribe to our video and watch this movie. I'm saying this like this is Tommy Wiseau level brilliance. Like this is unbelievable. This is the actual personification of rising insanity. Is this movie? It's crazy how they got money to do this. Like this bit, where they go to a fast food place and he makes the most sexist, inappropriate comments for no reason, and it's never addressed again. And by the way, he feeds these guys the meat, and they're like, "Oh, it's a bit weird. Oh, yeah, it's strange you found this new meat. And by the way, there's a serial killer and psycho going around, but this is awesome." And it's just 4 out of 5. Loved it.